bird on a tree.
Hello everyone, welcome to Marriage Corner, where we believe marriage works. It is work, of course, but with commitment and hiding ourselves in the Lord. We should be able to enjoy every bit of it. This is our sixth episode, a continuation of the last one on the little things that mean most in our relationships and marriage. Welcome.
Yeah. Yes, karibu sana, and thank you for tuning in and always watching our videos and leaving your beautiful comments and your suggestions. We are grateful, and yeah, thank you for the 214 subscribers.
Okay,
yes, yeah, karibuni sana, and God bless you.
Thank you. Welcome.
I got time.
All right, so our next point is point number 8. It's about retreating together. You want to take that?
Yes.
Oh.
So find time from your busy schedules, from your everyday life, and spend it together. You can decide to take a trip over the weekend. You can also decide to, if you have good friends, you can take your kids over to their place and have the house to yourself. Just create room for you to be together alone, time after time, and also seize opportunities that you can be together. Like, he has been very good at that. He has always made sure that, especially when he travels for work, he has always made sure that he asks me to go with him. He has employed me. I run our businesses, so it's easier for us to schedule that. When he travels, then I can also be able to panga my schedules and I come. And the first time, it was a surprise. And actually, it has always been a surprise. Like, we started in Kenya, in the country, and you'd be going to a certain town and it's like, babe, can we go? We go. And there I was again, and it has always been this surprise. The other time, actually this time that we went to Dubai, I first thought it was a joke, because like we are because this is how he put it. We were having a disagreement. Then he came on me and he's like, can we finish this in Dubai? And I'm thinking, those are the lines that we have read about the Luo society. And at first I thought, why are you joking in the middle of
serious
stuff? And then when he went on and on, I realized, this is serious. Yeah, and it was a nice experience. The last one, maybe, okay, there are others in between, but the most recent one is the one that you are having your annual retreat. And he was like, can we go with the kids? Come this time around, come also with the kids. And it was such a beautiful moment now to retreat also as a family. And for those surprises, they are here.
Yeah, and
I've always been thankful for them.
you're welcome.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, and basically it's because I found myself traveling a lot and going to sometimes very beautiful places. So I thought, it's an opportunity. I did not have the chance to go to all these places again with her. So I thought, she can always come enjoy herself. When I'm working during the day, she can move around, visiting people, and all that stuff. And the good thing is she's an entrepreneur. She can be able to see business opportunities.
Yeah.
Which for me, okay, I wouldn't say really I'm that into that much. She's good at that. So again, that's an opportunity for her to be able to see new things and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yes. That thing really makes me excited. So let me just zap out of it. Yeah. And to our next point, which is point number
9.
Yes. So when I'm 9, you can take us through.
Yes, so point number 9 is to remember those important dates. If your anniversaries, if your birthdays, or important dates for your spouse. And it's not a must they be actually birthdays and
Yeah.
your wedding anniversary. They can be just important dates that your spouse has in their life.
Yeah.
And you want to celebrate them, you want to remind them, you want to be part of that date and make them feel you remember, and you want to do something special for them. And for this, I think my wife is really good at this. She's good at surprises, she's good at just celebrating. For me, well, I'm learning. I'm learning.
You do
Absolutely.
you do
Yeah,
well as well.
yeah,
You might not be, you might not do it like, you know, like the surprise way I would do it, but the subtle way you do them is deep and appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Thank you.
it's the thought of you remembering the dates and the
Yeah.
you know and the
Doing
the depth
yeah.
of how you appreciate them.
Yeah, doing something about
That
it.
makes it worthwhile, whether it's a surprise or not. I mean,
Whatever it
we
is,
have
yeah.
different personalities,
Yeah, yeah.
so don't always be thinking, this time I did this thing, this big thing, or you know, big extroverts are known for
Pompous.
yeah, but on the other hand, introverts may go on it in a subtle manner, but they're very deep. So when your spouse does something for you or remembers your day in a specific way,
Yeah.
don't compare it to how another person does it. Appreciate their style of doing it.
Or even what you did for them.
Exactly.
Yeah, it can be one for one.
Yeah.
She's saying we are different. We might want to do things differently. It's the depth or the effort that is put into it.
Yes.
And whether it is coming from deep within us. Yeah.
Yeah. And when we say that, we are not allowing laziness.
Absolutely. You can't be lazy.
Put
in this.
thought.
Yeah, put thought into it, put
Into it.
effort,
Yeah.
invest your time.
Yeah.
Not even your money.
Yeah.
Your time.
Your
and
time.
thought. Yeah.
Your time.
Absolutely.
And if you have the money, invest it.
Put it in there.
Yes, as well. Yeah. What we're just saying is ways could be different. Appreciate them the way they are. Do not compare.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. So we move to a point number 10, which is about checking on each other.
Yeah. Make it a habit of checking on your spouse throughout the day. You know, like a text, a call would do. Yeah.
Yeah, and when talking about checking on each other, don't make that moment a moment to solve issues.
Yes.
Make it a moment to just enjoy each other.
Yeah.
Say nice words to your spouse. Make it
Yeah.
a moment to enjoy each other, to show that you actually didn't call to do anything else. You just got to have that moment with them.
Yeah.
That is really important.
And like you say,
Yeah.
you don't call to ask about the chicken and the goats. Yeah, you
Yeah.
particularly call to find out how they're doing,
How they're
telling
doing.
them
Yeah.
good things, encouraging them. Maybe their day could be unfolding nicely. Yeah, celebrate with them. Yeah, tell them nice things. If it's unfolding to be a difficult day, encourage them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And to our point number 11,
Point number 11 is about
forgiving genuinely.
absolutely.
Yeah. And when we talk about forgiving genuinely, forgive when you mean it. Be okay. Also be ready to forgive your spouse. Like being of different personalities, many are times that the way you express things is different. The way you perceive things is different. At times you could just be about your business and you rub the other person the wrong way. Just know that your spouse never like sat down to like lay out a plan to hurt you. Give them the benefit of doubt and or forgive them. Yeah, forgive them genuinely.
But importantly,
Yeah.
you cannot be forgiven for things that you have not disclosed.
Yeah.
So you cannot expect your spouse to forgive you automatically by just imagining.
For the things that you've not expressed.
You have not expressed.
You know, like you've not asked for forgiveness about them.
So if you know, or if your spouse says you have hurt them in a way,
Yeah.
you must be able to ask for that forgiveness. Then your spouse now is able to forgive you.
Yeah.
But don't expect them to automatically
Prophesy or to
yeah, in a way to just know that you need forgiveness and they forgive you.
yeah.
It's not fair.
Yeah.
You must be able to talk about the issue,
Yeah.
and you need to apologize about it.
Mm-hmm.
And your spouse, of course, they will forgive you.
Yeah.
That's very encouraging. Don't carry a grudge. It's not worth your time. It will kill your relationship.
Yeah.
Forgive, and I don't know that we always say forgive and forget. No, it's of course we will remember it, but don't carry it. Don't
Yeah,
put weight on
forgive
it. Yes, just
genuinely.
forgive and genuinely and leave it. Yeah.
And there's also the other point. But of course,
Yeah, but of course, we don't be repeating that which you are forgiven by the virtue that you know you'll be forgiven.
yes,
I
true.
think it also you put effort to ensure
Yeah.
that you don't repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah. On that point of forgiveness, we are talking about, of course, in relationships, we have boundaries in terms of what is the expectation. So there are things that we put as cardinal issues or boundaries in terms of you can't cross those boundaries because you expect to be forgiven. And so and remember, this is a partnership. You are two people.
Yeah.
So we have those things that really, even yourself, as much as there is forgiveness, don't cross them. Issues to do with faithfulness, and keeping your marriage bed pure.
Yeah.
You those are things that you don't expect people to just imagine I'll be forgiven. Of course, they can happen, and even when they happen, they can be forgiven, but they are not the nicest of things to entertain in a marriage,
Yeah.
in a relationship. So those are the kind of things you're saying. As much as you're being forgiven, really put your boundaries and know you can't go this direction. As much as there is forgiveness.
Yeah.
I thought I wanted to just highlight that.
Yeah. Which is important.
All right. Okay. So our final point.
Yes.
Yeah. So our final point is about being thankful and being grateful about things. You can be someone who always complains or finds fault in many things, or who thinks that things need to be done just because your spouse is there and they can do the thing or whatever they're doing. You don't think really it is important to be grateful and thankful about it. Be thankful and grateful about the little and the big things that your spouse does.
Yeah.
Whether it is serving you breakfast, whether it is ironing your clothes, whether it is even calling you to know how you're doing, even if it is really keeping the house clean, even if it is looking after the children, whatever it is, it could be an expectation, but really be grateful, be thankful about it.
Sure.
It will not take away anything from you. There are people who say, why should I be thankful about this? It is their duty. Come on. As much as it is their duty, it is also, there are things also you do that are your duty, but your spouse always says thank you. Even if it is to make sure that you guys have, there's a roof over your head, you are well clothed, there's food on the table. They may look very normal things, but be grateful, be thankful about them. And above all, be thankful to God for the opportunity to be alive, to be healthy, to have a family, to have a spouse. And that is actually going to even give you a very different perspective about marriage, and in a very good way. So for today, those are the things that we have prepared. I hope they are actually speaking to you. Of course, and on the comment section, people may be having very different experiences. We would encourage you to just give your views, because as we said, to us this is an experience. It's not like we are experts on this. It's basically
we're learning
experience.
together.
We are learning
So
together, yeah.
give us your views.
Absolutely. All right.
Yes. And in case you want to share something with us, you can use the email on the screen
Absolutely.
to tell us what you'd want to tell us.
Mhm.
And we pray God that we can be of help.
Absolutely. As we said, for us, this is ministry, and we want to, even we could have just one marriage.
It
To
will
us,
be worthwhile.
It's worthwhile.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. So,
That is it for today.
so that is it for today. See you next time.
Yeah.
Watch the video, share it with your friends,
Yeah.
discuss it, comment on go on the comment section and comment, give your views, and that is the way we intend to make this better. Thank you so much for your time. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can sit together. It's so beautiful.